Today I'm super excited to teach you how to make one of my favorite Lebanese stews. This Loubia or green bean stew is cozy, comforting, and super healthy for you. But today I'm gonna make it with a twist. I'm gonna check out this plant-based lamb for the very first time. At the end, I'll give you my honest review of how it actually tastes. Welcome to Kat's Vegan Kitchen. Let's make some healthy, yummy, delicious plant-based food together. We're gonna take about a pound of green beans, add them to my Dutch oven or soup pot, and just cover them with water. I'm gonna turn that to medium-low heat, cover the pot, and let it come to a simmer. While I'm waiting for my green beans to come to a simmer, I'm gonna go ahead and brown my onion. Chop up a medium-sized yellow onion, add about a tablespoon of avocado oil to your saute pan, add your onion, and add a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half of plant-based butter. We're gonna cook that low and slow until the onion starts to get translucent or lightly browned. You wanna make sure and watch your onion as it's browning so it doesn't burn. I'm gonna use avocado oil. My grandmother always used extra virgin olive oil, but olive oil has a lower smoke point. It's not true that you can't use it to cook with. You can if you use extra virgin olive oil, but avocado oil is just as healthy and it has a higher smoke point and it's just as buttery, so that's what I choose to use. When your green beans are simmering, you're gonna add about a tablespoon and a half to 2 tablespoons of tomato paste and a couple of dashes of a high quality allspice. I get my allspice at the Arabic market. I'm looking for a bright red color, and that's how I know how much tomato paste to add. Stir that, cover it again. We're gonna simmer those for about 40 minutes. We'll add in our sauteed onion when it's ready, and we'll add in salt a little bit later. Now this recipe was handed down to me from my Lebanese grandmother, and there were a couple variations. A lot of times it was naturally a vegan recipe where she would just make it with the green beans and add potatoes about 20 minutes before it was done cooking. But sometimes there was also lamb in it. So today I'm gonna try out Juicy Marbles lamb and see how it tastes. My grandmother always cooked with lamb, but obviously in a vegan household we don't do that. I'm gonna go ahead and chop the lamb up and add it to my sauteing onion once the onion is browned. I'm gonna use 2 packages of Juicy Marbles, and I'm going to cut it into chunks because that's what Grandma would have done. This is what it looks like on the inside. I have to say, plant-based meat has come a long way since I was first vegetarian. When I was first vegetarian, the only veggie burger we had was Nature Burger. If you remember that, I want you to comment below and tell me about your memory of Nature Burger. It was a patty you had to form. It was made of like oats and brown rice. It was delicious, but it tasted nothing like meat. See how our onion is translucent and a little bit brown? That means it's ready. We're gonna go ahead and add our plant-based meat to our sauteed onion. We're gonna stir it around for about a minute or 2, and then we'll go ahead and add it to our simmering green beans. Now, traditionally, this recipe was sometimes made completely plant-based. My grandmother would just make it with green beans and dice up potatoes, but sometimes she did add lamb. That's why I'm trying the Juicy Marbles. You can make it any way you want. You can also add in chickpeas. Sometimes I'll do that for extra protein. And of course, if you don't have access to Juicy Marbles plant-based meat, a great solution to that is using seitan or another plant-based beef. My plant-based lamb cooked with my onion for about 5 minutes, and it's just starting to get brown, so I'm gonna go ahead and add it to my green beans. We're gonna simmer those green beans for another maybe 20-25 minutes till the plant-based meat is cooked all the way through and the green beans are really soft. The key to this recipe, it's a very simple recipe, so you've got to get the spicing right. I added in a little bit of salt and a little extra allspice. You've got to taste it as you go. The key to getting it right is getting the spicing right and making sure the green beans are nice and tender and making sure that you have enough tomato paste. Now, I have not used this plant-based meat before, so I'll be tasting it as I go, and I may add in more tomato paste, more salt, more allspice. I'll let you know as we go. The one thing you have to do is go ahead and cook up some rice because we are gonna serve this over rice. Okay, my Loubia has been cooking for about 25 minutes with the Juicy Marbles meat added, and I've been tasting it as I go. The meat has a pretty strong flavor, so I'm gonna add in a couple extra spices and a little bit more tomato paste. So all told, I'm gonna add in another tablespoon of tomato paste, making it a total of about 3 tablespoons, another dash or two of salt, and another couple dashes of allspice. I'm gonna uncover it and let it simmer down and thicken just a little bit. All right, I'm ready to taste my traditional loubia made with plant-based lamb. If you're looking for the regular loubia recipe made completely plant-based, I've already made that video and I will link it in the description and to the related videos. You can also find an entire playlist of Lebanese recipes handed down from my grandmother, linked in the description below. Okay, I think the juicy marbles adds a really nice texture. It doesn't add a lot of meat flavor. It's definitely different than the traditional vegetarian version, but I like it and I would definitely make it again for dinner. And I really like that it adds a lot of protein to a Lebanese stew that I love to make. So I love that this is a high protein dinner that I can make and have throughout the week. If you love this recipe or you'd like to see more like this, remember to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe so you never miss a recipe. And I hope to see you next time on Kat's Vegan Kitchen.